What's up, everybody? My name is Parker Ament.
My name's Danny Ferrari.
And we are Excellent Sounds. Today, we got a killer remake for you guys.
Right.
No podcasts.
Nope.
No tutorials, bro.
Nope. Don't got time for
Actually,
that.
just tutorials.
Just tutorials, actually.
Just
We got time for
nugs
those.
for the dome.
Yep.
Smoking it up right here. We're doing a killer remake today. Not a Fred Again song.
Nope.
But a Joy Anonymous song. Now,
right.
Fred Again put his little hands on it, okay?
His tiny little hands.
His tiny little hands, and he
His
turned it
little
into a little fret-it. I guess
That's fun.
when you throw an acapella onto a song, it becomes an edit.
Wait, is that all he did?
That's all he did. That's all he did on this song, guys. Danny doesn't even know. Look at that.
Cool.
Clickbaiting with Fred again, dude.
Nice.
So, big shout out Joy Anonymous. This song is absolutely crazy. Before we get too deep into it, I do want to tell you guys something very important, okay? It is the anniversary of Gorilla,
That's
okay?
right.
Gorilla is our biggest sample preset pack to date.
Yep.
It's been a year. And
Yep.
it's time to reinvigorate. Get your muscles, these Gorilla muscles,
Ooh.
back into the game, dude.
Ooh.
Back into Ableton.
Oh.
And we're gonna kind of beef up Gorilla
Yeah.
with an expansion pack, okay? Tons of Serum presets, tons of project files. We'll get into it a little bit more. I don't want to keep it too crazy in the beginning. I want to get into the video, okay?
That's dope.
Sure.
I think what's really cool about this and why this song is so rad is the simplicity of it. There's not a lot going on, right?
Yeah.
But it's a really popular song, right? And it's for a good reason.
It's a
because
huge
it just
song.
took a simple idea, and the idea behind how you could just take one sound and manipulate it a couple different times, and you get an awesome song out of it.
Exactly.
You don't have to go crazy with the sound design.
Exactly, man. And I do have a conspiracy theory.
Oh, okay,
a
I
little
like
bit of a
this.
conspiracy
I
theory
like this.
about this, but I'm going to save it for you guys later. So stay tuned for the rest of the video, and you get to hear my little conspiracy on Joy Anonymous. Okay? So today, we're going to go over this sound right here.
Flex up, stretch out, big bands, roll up. Flex up, stretch out, big bands, roll.
And if you've noticed, just like Danny was saying, it's the same sound. Over and over again, dude.
6-piece, Bentleys, 8-piece, that shit like 2-piece, FNs, right down,
In the beginning, we got this nice high one.
big bands, roll up. Flex up, stretch out, big bands.
It's really beefing Lil Yachty's voice, dude.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
It's really
saying?
nice.
Super complicated song, you know. Fred again did so much work on this song,
Hard
dude. It was
worker, dude.
insane. Hard worker with those little tiny hands, dude.
Tiny Nepo hands.
Tiny Nepo hands, exactly, dude. All right, so let's get into it. We picked the most complicated sound to do so you guys know how to do all of them. Okay, this guy's just pitched up here. We're gonna do this really nice triplet rhythm guy right here.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Triple robbles.
So we got an initiated patch right here. Okay, so we're gonna start with oscillator A, basic shapes. We're just gonna do a saw, and we're gonna start making some LFO shapes, okay? First, we're gonna start with the shape of the sound, all right? So we're gonna go to LFO 1. We're gonna make a nice little ramp up over here, and it's gonna kind of descend, and then real quick.
Is that a trapezoid? It's like a Volcom symbol, half of a Volcom symbol.
Dude, I don't know how to do geometry, bro.
Yeah, I do that,
I
I
was
do.
in Essentials 2 math in high school, dude.
Yeah.
I don't even know
They
what that
put me in
is, dude.
kindergarten math in high school. Let's just get them through it.
We're gonna put it on quarter note triplets, okay? BPM, anchor, triplets, trigger, put them all on, dude. Put
good.
all the lights on, okay? We're gonna put LFO 1 onto the level of A. It sounds like this. LFO 2, this is gonna be for the pitch. So we're gonna do a nice little ramp like this and then a little quarter bump. Make sure you put this on bar and envelope. And then LFO 3, we're gonna have a nice little swoop. This is like a little 2-bar sweep. This is a really, really cool LFO, very simple, but I'm really excited to tell you guys about that. LFO 4, just keep it a nice little shark fin. LFO 5, same thing. So let's get back to LFO 1. Now we're gonna initialize the oscillator B. We're gonna keep that on saw, and we're gonna put an octave on +1, and we're gonna activate LFO 1 onto the level so it's moving the same way as oscillator A. Let's listen to that. And you're gonna wanna make sure that the unison is on 4 voices. If you guys haven't noticed already, it's kind of like a Reese sound, okay,
Very
you guys? It's very Reese, but it's not a crazy neuro Reese, okay, guys? This is like a very kind of, what'd you call it?
Smooth.
A simpleton Reese.
A simpleton Reese.
You know?
It's a simple man's race.
A simpleton for a simple producer,
Simple
okay?
producer. Throw it on there, be simple about it. Throw an acapella, do a simple Reese.
Just throw it on there, dude,
We didn't
okay?
even make the Reese.
Maybe we could do a Fred Again tutorial, and we'll show you guys how to make a fret it.
Yeah. That'd be easy.
Who knows? All right, now we're going to the next oscillator, guys. All right, sub oscillator. We're gonna put that on direct out, and we're gonna activate LFO1 on the level. We're gonna put that to 47, and we're gonna bump it up 2 octaves. It's a nice little layer in there,
Just
okay,
a little
guys?
extra harmonic.
Yeah, just a little extra harmonic, okay? Now, before we get to the next part, we're gonna go to LFO3 and this nice little swoop up. We're gonna put this on the noise oscillator, guys, okay? Put the level on 40. Notice how it's a really nice, slow curvature, okay? So listen to how nicely this comes in. I really like simple sound design like that where it just slowly changes over
Evolves,
time.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Especially like, this isn't even like a growl or
No.
anything. It's nothing crazy like that. So that real nice white on top, you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
You know what's cool too is it's just like it's a simple bass,
Yeah.
but adding like these little extra like sort of changes over time makes it a little bit more complex. It makes it a little bit more special. So instead of just having a bass essentially just be the same the whole time, it's like using these tools to change the bass so that the listener doesn't necessarily get bored of the sound. It's kind of an interesting concept if you think about it, you know?
Yeah, and I also think that it's cool for undercooked sounds like that to put in little things
Yeah.
to make an undercooked sound like sound exciting.
Yeah.
Just like how you're saying.
Yeah, it's gonna keep you interested. You might not even notice it as a listener.
LFO4 onto the filter cutoff, okay? And we are gonna put it to 41. The filter cutoff is at 144. Make sure everything's going to this guy, okay? Let's listen to that. So really, really, really nice shape. Got fat resonance right here, 38%. We got drive at 36%, and we got fat at 20%. It really sounds like it's at 100%. And the mix knob is at 84%, guys. Now, before we get on to the post effects, we're gonna put LFO2, this really nice pitchy quarter pipe right here, onto the master tune. Now, this is creating this really, really nice pitch. If you guys wanna know how to do that, you can just select master tune right here, source it LFO2, boom, right there. Make sure it's going forward. And then we're gonna put the amount on 2. So let's activate that. And maybe let's take this filter off so you can kind of hear it a little better.
It's that
Yeah, I love pitching sounds like that.
Yeah.
You
Pitching
know,
to
where it
minus
starts
2
high
is
and then
nice.
it goes into the pitch that's supposed to be in. I love doing that.
that -2 is real nice.
It's
Going
so
down
sick.
or up.
Before we go on, guys, if you guys want a ton of Ableton project files to learn, up your game as sound designers, and really get your hands on like industry professional songs, you can join our Patreon, join the Producer Vault. We have like, how many? We have like
Over 180.
we got like
project files.
over 180 project files in there. All you got to do is join for 1 month and you have access to all of them.
Yep.
So really, really dope.
On top of that too, you get feedback for your tracks, and also we got tons of other sounds that we've been doing for different tiers, and exclusive stuff too.
Yeah.
So helps out the channel a ton. We put everything back into the podcast and in the videos. Check it out, link in the description.
It's a huge party on Patreon. If you guys don't even know about
Yep.
it, just jump in there. It's really, really dope. All right, guys, let's get into the processing.
Wait.
Yeah.
You mentioned a conspiracy.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
you want to hear
I
that right
love your
now?
yes,
Should we
let's
tell 'em?
talk conspiracy.
Okay,
please.
so I was watching a Zed interview like a long time ago, and he talks about when he was coming up as a producer and he would learn a new technique, he would force himself to write a song only using that technique. So for example, if he wanted to get really good at automation, he would purposely make a song just overdriving the automation, just going wild on the automation. So when I hear this song, it's all one sound. So maybe Joy Anonymous was like, he designed this one sound and he was like, dude, I want to get really good at making these like weird Reese FM basses. Let's make a song out of it. So
Or-
that is
yeah.
kind of my conspiracy. So to get really good at this specific sound, he started creating a bunch of songs.
So like for them, if you guys wanted to get better at simplifying, being more simple, you could put some parameters on yourself of, I'm only limited to using one sound, but allowing yourself to manipulate that sound.
Yes.
But it still has to be the same sound.
Correct.
So I like that. But that's a great little.
It's a really good
That's a good
exercise.
little nug for people if you guys want to try to challenge yourself. If you're feeling like, man, I really feel like I overcomplicate my songs. Maybe try to do this. Like maybe he is doing this. Like maybe
Yeah, and
is
it
just the
actually works with any new technique that you're learning. All right, guys, let's get into the post-processing, all right? First things first, we're putting a hard clip distortion on here, okay? We're putting the mix all the way up. We're putting drive at 53%. Make sure that your filter is on pre. That's gonna be really important in just a second. Let's hear what it sounds like right now. Sounds
Dirty.
really, really sick. It's pretty much almost there, okay, guys? We're gonna activate LFO1 on the drive, and that's gonna go up to 29%. Put LFO5 on the frequency of the filter, and it's going backwards, and make sure that that is going to 29.
Nice.
So again, creating a lot more movement going down. And it's kind of following the pitch as well. Next up, we got a chorus, okay? We put the rate on 0.08, delay 12 o'clock, delay 2 all the way down, depth all the way up, 26 milliseconds. We got the feed at 10% and low pass filter at midnight. You could really hear it when it's on that higher frequency from the master tune.
Oh yeah, you can.
Yeah, it's really nice. Let's move over to the EQ now, okay? So on the low side, we got 210 hertz at 60% Q, and the gain is at 3.8 decibels, which I love. I love doing EQs in threes. And on the higher side, at 2041 hertz, we have the Q at 60% and volume at 8.3. And we're gonna activate LFO1 onto the gain to really give it that nice whippy attack
The
sound.
Whipple.
Ooh, a whipple nipple?
Whipple nips.
Whipple nips, love it. All right, guys, and now we're gonna move to the filter. We're gonna put another MG low 12, not quite at 18, and we're gonna put the cutoff to 234. This is just to clean it up, guys, okay? Resonance all the way down, drive all the way down, fat all the way down, pan, leave it where it is, mix all the way up, and then we're just gonna be slightly moving it with the main shape of the LFO1. Just real slight
little bit more
wiggles, okay?
movement, yeah.
And then lastly, we're capping it off with a multiband compressor, okay, guys? Threshold is at -5, ratio is at 4:1, attack is at 90.1, release is at 90, gain is at 3.6. Let's listen to it now that it's all fat. The mix is at 28%. I really like pulling up the mids in the Ableton stock OTT when I want to get that kind of sound, but usually we're muting the low end of the OTT. So this is really cool that we're muting the high end on this. For the post-processing, we just have like a heavier hit for the sidechain when this part comes in. But yeah, that's it, guys. If you guys want, I can open up these other sounds that are all very similar to what we just did. The higher one, we used a square wave just because it sounds better in the higher range. This other sound, this is literally the same thing, but without the wobble. And then we got the wobble, guys. So this is a really, really cool way for you guys to get a lot of different modulations and variations on one single sound, okay?
right.
Changing the wavetable, changing the rhythms, and changing your bars on the LFOs. So guys, try that out. You guys can download this sound for free, totally in the description down below. What else you got for him, Danny?
Check out the Gorilla Anniversary Bundle, of course, like we just mentioned, if you don't know what Gorilla is. And if you already know what it is and get that expansion pack, you'll be happy. You're gonna get 5 new project files and 150 Serum presets right off the bat, brand new for you guys. Thank you, that's all I got.
Yeah, big shout out Joyanon, big
Yeah.
shout out Lil Yachty, and big shout out Fred again. Fred again is a dope producer, you guys. We're just
Yes.
throwing a little shade, having a little bit of fun.
Yeah.
Really, really dope edits. I love, you know, if my name was Fred, I'd be calling everything Fred.
Absolutely. I mean,
you know
he's
what I'm
branding
saying?
the fuck out of himself. Good for
Yeah,
him.
it's awesome, dude.
Yeah.
Where was I going with this? I can't remember.
I remember you were about
What?
to say, like the video, subscribe, comment what you guys want to see next.
You love to see it, guys.
Yeah.
We'll see you guys next time.
Peace.
6-piece, Bentleys, 8-piece, that shit like 2-piece, advance, red dots,